some pain. And it's nothing to laugh at. And it's not funny.
He's coming up with paranoid schizophrenia. He's hearing voices that want him. He wants to kill himself.
Mr. O'Brien, have you been here before? When was the last time, roughly? April. Which unit?
18 weeks.
I'm going to give the clerk your papers.
Why can't I do it from here?
We need to make it louder in here. It's too calm.
Louder? Okay.
What is the issue?
Nothing works here. Nothing works here. The medications don't work. I hate this place. I've been here for 7 years. Nothing works here. The medications don't work. I hate this place.
Can you hear me at all?
Nothing works here. Nothing works here.
Can you tell us anything else that might be helpful to you?
I hate this place.
Is he just repeating the same thing over and over again?
I hate this place.
I think we should give him some Ativan and see if he loosens up a little bit.
See his writings?
What do his writings have to say?
Interesting.
I must beat back the urge to die, to let go of everything I hold dear or all that I love. Oh, it's so sad. Well, certainly he must be very anxious, and a little Ativan might make him feel better, even if it doesn't help us get more information. But just based on this, it seems like he'll, it might be a good idea to admit him.
I'm Dr. Reeves. Hi. You were at Beekman downtown?
Yeah.
Did they discharge you on medicine?
Yeah.
Which ones? Do you know?
Risperidol.
And that's all?
That's it.
Okay. Had it been working well for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Had you been taking it?
Yeah, I was taking it. I don't know what my medication is. I don't know if I lost it or what.
Okay. Where do you stay?
I stay in the streets.
It's probably hard to keep up with things, right? You had anything sharp on you?
No, I gave it in.
Okay. You gave it in?
Yeah.
All right. I'll see you in a little bit.
All right.
Do you know why they brought you here?
Yeah,
Why they brought you here?
because I was yelling earlier
Where did they find you?
at NYU
Are you a student there, or why were you there?
to yell.
Do you have a psych history?
Yeah,
How long is your psych history?
7 years.
7 years? Is that why you were saying you've been here for 7 years?
Was there something going on 9 years ago that you think caused you to get very angry?
7 years ago?
7 years ago?
Yeah, I was in graduate school, and I finished my papers and everything.
Right.
Then they never sent me grades, and they wrote incomplete, and so I went up and started yelling at the graduate department.
This is your dissertation?
Yeah,
What were you studying?
psychology.
And that made you pretty angry.
Yeah.
Is that what you feel your anger is about now? Are you still angry about that in particular, or is it anything else?
I don't know.
Well, like today when
I'm
you found...
angry about the quality of my life, I guess.
He says he just goes to different places and yells and lets out his frustration.
Why doesn't he go to a hospital? Why doesn't he go to his house, close the door and scream?
He wants help, I guess.
I just want you to know that this man was burglarizing a house. Yeah. Like this. He was burglarizing a home, and he was caught by the victim, and he was hogtied by the victim. And when the police got there and tried to cuff him, he started with the dramatics.
He spit at the complainant. He tried to kick the complainant.
Yeah, I hate when people burglarize me and then spit on me.
I mean,
It makes me doubly mad.
well, the complainant also had
Doubly
he
mad.
bit the finger. He bit the finger almost off. The complainant.
Oh, really? So now there's more charges against him.
Yeah, he's gonna have a burglary charge, an assault charge.
Okay, relax, relax.
Sit back down. Lie down. Lie down.
Anything to drink, Dr. Reeves?
Yeah.
You want to do that?
Bottled water. Yeah.
That goes with grilled cheese, right?
Yeah.
Anybody else want anything from the coffee shop? Now we're going on a mercy run for coffee for my director. and to give me 5 minutes of peace and quiet.
I was walking, trying to get to Howard Stern to decide to do this because I decided I really couldn't go home without having sex with Keith, without lying with Keith, without telling Keith the way I feel about life, without trying to find a partner with him. I had no energy left in life. And I went with all my last power. I bought him an $11 ring because I wanted to tell him that I really wanted to marry him before the baby was born.
Did you cut your hand? Just yes or no, did you cut your...
No, I tried to get the picture of Clinton out of the window.
Okay.
With King
and your hand
Crab, because he's a crab in this astrological
and your hand went through
chart.
the window, is that right?
Yes.
So you've been diagnosed as schizophrenic?
Yes, and manic depressive, and that's it. I don't want to talk to you anymore. I don't want to be looked at and analyzed like this. I want to get out of here. I don't like these rooms. I like nothing.
Okay, so you're upset right now.
I want to go home with Keith.
She's extremely manic right now. She did 2 vials of crack last night, so I don't know if that's a drug-induced mood disorder or if the mania is more related to bipolar illness.
Is she stable?
Stable. She's not a danger to herself right now.
The central issue with prisoners is not whether they're mentally ill. The central issue for us, we're acting as a kind of consult for the court with prisoners, is are they stable enough for arraignment?
I want to see my mother! I want to see Keith! I want to see my mother! I want to get out of here!
You're not going to see anybody with this behavior. Now I want you to calm down.
I don't work like you. I'm fine when I'm not in hospitals.
Not the way you're carrying on.
Not you. I want these people called now. Call them. Call my son. Call my son now.
You're not cooperating with us. If you want us to help,
I don't want to go to Elmer's. I want to go home. I want to go with Keith.
You're in police custody right now.
You gotta calm yourself down.
You're making things much harder on yourself.
Go away. Sorry.
Hey, don't hit anybody.
You get away.
You should restrain your hand.
Oh, let's go.
No, you shouldn't.
Yeah.
He said, what did he say? What did he say?
Strap it down.
You playing or what? Shit.
You want to strap down though?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Sorry, John.
I want to get out of here.
Listen.
And you need to come down. Okay?
I don't want to be tied up. I just want to speak to my family. I'm scared.
Right now, I told you, you're under arrest.
Scared.
You realize that you're under arrest? I understand you're scared, but you need to relax. You're out of control. You are out of control.
I'm scared.
I don't want to send somebody to a court situation who's medically unstable. Now, we have another problem. The problem is that Bellevue does not have facilities for female prisoners. Therefore, we can only stabilize her, and then we'll have to get an ambulance to take her to Elmhurst Hospital, where they do have facilities for her.
All right. That's it. Wake up. All right? Wake up. Come on.
Nothing works here. The medications don't work. Nothing works here. The medications don't work.
What medication are you on?
I hate this place.
Can you tell me what
Nothing
medicine you're
works
on?
here. The medications don't work. Nothing
What
works
medication is
here.
that?
Nothing works here. The medications don't work.
What medication
I
is
hate
that?
this place. I've been here for 7 years.
You've only been
Nothing
here since
works
yesterday,
here.
Brian.
Nothing works here. The medications don't work.
Okay, go with me.
I hate this place. I've been here for 7 years. Nothing works
You've only
here.
been here since
The
yesterday.
medications don't work.
I'm gonna have you lie down
I
over
hate
here.
this place.
And then we'll get you some
Nothing works
medication,
here.
okay?
The medications don't
Put you right
work.
back on your stretcher.
Nothing works here.
Right in here.
I hate this place.
Okay?
Nothing
Saturday.
works here. Nothing works here.
Okay, hopefully you'll calm down a little while.
I hate this place.
He was on medication for obsessive compulsive disorder, a medication called Luvox. He was also on an antipsychotic. We see kind of an overlap between the two illnesses. There can be severe enough obsessive compulsive disorder that it looks like schizophrenia, because the degree of thinking is so affected that it almost looks psychotic.
What you been working on there?
Huh?
What you been working on there?
figuring out the scrolls. See, I'll tell you what the colors mean. Okay. Emerald green is for my cousin's ship, Earthling ship, which we call Debbie, or Deborah Jean Cycloritas, and she's professing to be Dr. Cycloritas. Meanwhile, she's a witch doctor, and that other Dr. Cycloritas is really Mrs. Estridge's first name, Rosemary.
Mrs. Cycloritas, you told me...
I'm not Mrs. Cycloritas, I'm Mrs. Abba, A-B-B-A.
Mrs. Abba, excuse me. You were telling me about yourself earlier. You're telling me that you have a medical background.
Yes, I do.
Can you describe the background in medicine that you have?
Well, I'm a neuropsychiatrist.
You're a neuropsychiatrist, but that's not the only occupation that you have. You've done several other things. Is that true?
Yes.
You want to go into
I'm
that?
self-employed at Laptop Computer Systems. I'm the creator of Laptop Computer Systems and most other computer systems too.
Okay. What can we do for you today? How can we help you?
How can you help me? It's not how you can help me, it's how I can help you.
How can you help me?
Because I can work out. You need me because, see, the accounting department, even though my executive form operations is very competent, he only looks at things digitally.
So what are we going to hear about? This is a 33-year-old white female with an unknown history who was found sleeping in the Pennsylvania hotel today by security. They called the police, and when police arrived, she was very confused and disoriented and not making any sense whatsoever in what she was saying, claiming to be a doctor, so they brought her in here. And on interview, she's extremely disorganized, both in speech and behavior, extremely positive grandiosity. They're paranoid, and her associations are completely loose. She can't understand a thing she's saying. So we're going to start Haldol on her and Depakote. Okay. And she's in admission 939.
And no matter what they say or do, nobody's going to get paid while I'm in here.
Excuse me. They want it.
And my computer system will most likely blow the fucking place sky high.
So far.
All right, let's do rounds. James Martinek, I don't know. He must have been a holdover from the morning. Do you know him, Ron?
He's a guy who's sent from the AES after having cut his wrist. He's on methadone. Thought to be kind of depressed and is admitted home on 3.
That's my ticket in. When you have no Medicaid and you live in a Giuliani type of place, that's what you got to do, man.
So what'd you do?
Slip my wrist, man. All right, man.
Patient, pretty heavy alcohol user, and I wrote some Librium PRN in case the patient goes through withdrawal.
I got to run out, so you and I can chit-chat in the morning. I got to zip up to New York Hospital, and I will see you in the morning. The doctor goes to the doctor, and hopefully I'll have a good report for you.
And what are you going to the doctor for?
Cancer. Big C.
But you're smiling.
Hello.
Well, what am I going to do? Hello.
What do you think's wrong?
I don't know. I mean, it could be bad or it could be horrible. There's no good. It's either bad or horrible.
Have you had cancer before?
Sure. Had it 5 years ago. 5 years ago. Thought it had gone, but it hadn't gone.
I'm not rich, I'm not poor, so I'm in like a catch-22. So no hospital don't want to know me.
Why were you
taking
going
money.
to the hospital?
Because I have an alcohol and a drinking problem. Plus I'm also manic depressive and I have HIV.
How old are you?
40.
Tell me about your bipolar disease.
You get, I don't know, like, you feel you're gonna bug out. I don't know how to put it in words, you know what I mean? Just.
What about your sleep? Do you need to sleep when you're
I'm lucky if I get an hour's sleep here, a half hour there, and wake up, sleep. You know, I haven't slept normal in years, you know, straight, you know.
Have you ever taken medication for your manic?
Yeah.
What medication?
They had me everything from lithium to Thorazine, you know, and everything in between.
Has anything ever helped?
It's hard to say because I went back to the drugs and drinking, and you know, and I kind of messed it all up. You know what I mean?
I know you hurt yourself to get attention.
Yeah. You know
Have you ever tried to kill yourself?
Yeah, a couple times. You know, I overdosed. You know what I mean?
When was that?
I remember once in I think it was 1991.
What did you overdose with?
I threw in like 10 bags of heroin. I just wanted to go to sleep and not wake up. But unfortunately, I had some eggs cooking, and the the pan burnt and it turned off the smoke alarm, and the alarm went off and it woke me up and I was alive, and I said, damn, man, you know?
Do you still feel that, or are you kind of okay?
Not today, but maybe tomorrow, who knows?
You know I'm not happy that you're leaving. Point blank, did you get anything out of being here?
I just can't take. I'm cooped up. I'm a very hyper person. You know, I'm a manic depressive. I'm either too hyper, or I'm bouncing off the walls, or I'm too depressed where I'm just laying around.
I asked you this morning if you were jonesing. I changed your medication.
No, I ain't done. Yeah,
and we'll fix that. I can make this go away. You gonna leave here in cop?
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Seriously.
no? Which one?
I'm telling you the truth.
You're gonna leave here in cop? Yeah, no. Because you're gonna leave here, you're gonna get high on me. Come on.
Giuliani's got this neighborhood wrapped up. You know, I took that for
Are you frustrated that he's going? Yeah, you know, I feel it sounded like he made a commitment. We made a commitment, and now the commitment's off.
I'll probably fuck up again. I'll probably be dead within 5 years. I mean, look at it. I got the HIV, I'm a manic depressive, I'm an alcoholic, and I'm a junkie. You know what I mean? And in 40 years, you know, I don't know how the hell I'm still alive at 40, to be honest with you. I'll be back in Hell's Kitchen. But whether I'm alive or dead in a couple of years, check in, we'll see.
Maryann from here at Tegretol. How are you?
Good. Oh, that's plenty. Thanks. Thank you. When I do have to yell, I yell. Just start yelling.
And how do you explain it? Can you explain it? The first time you got the call that Brian was in the emergency room and you saw him do it, what did you think?
I couldn't believe it. No, to me it was, I mean, I was painfully shocked. Very painfully shocked.
You went to a church or something?
Oh, I went.
You're not religious, though.
It doesn't matter.
I guess every parent would like to see their kid grow up and be successful at some kind of career or something.
Healthy.
Happy.
They're healthy with a career. Healthy. Happy.
I'm happy.
Not in the hospital.
Yeah, I mean, I feel good. I feel fine.
Oh, come on, Brian. You enjoy taking all that medication?
No.
Okay. Number one. Second, you know, you never know, you can go away because, oh, what if it happens? You know what I'm
away.
Yes.
Have you had this kind of thing happen before? You wound up in the hospital?
Yeah, because they take me against my will, and it's not right. They're supposed to take me down to the police station and book me on whatever charge they want to book me on. But see, they don't have any charges. That's why they bring you to the hospital like this, because this way they try to make you have a psychiatric evaluation. This way you can't get an attorney and fight it.
Now what happens if I try to make you stand still? Can you stand still?
No. It's a side effect of the medication.
What medication?
And the environment.
What's the medication?
Haldol.
I'm being zapped by the CIA. There's a double blind in talking about it. As soon as you say CIA, they want to medicate you and keep you incarcerated. And see, I have to move around when any radiation comes out.
What do you mean? Why did you just do that?
It throws off the radiation.
Claire, let me tell you something. As long as you talk like that, you're never going to get out of here. I had to stop saying what I said. It's no different than when I was chanting how to spell S-A-K-E-L-E-R-E-T-O-S. It's part of the sickness, and the medication is the only thing that helps you. It's true, I didn't want to admit it. Take your medication and relax, calm down.
The medication is torture.
It's not torture. If you're feeling side effects from it, then you need to let your doctor know. I know it's a very hard environment getting to even talk to your doctor. He doesn't come around every day.
I think if they want someone to medicate and incarcerate, they should pick the people who tried to strangle me and who worked for the CIA. They should be subjected to this punishment because it's torture. The medication is torture and the incarceration is torture.
I could go home, but I don't know. That didn't work for me before. Because this man who claims to be my father, Bob, won't put club clothes on. He thinks it's okay to walk around naked in front of women and small children. You know? And it's not okay. He's got to put his clothes on. It's not his house anymore because he decided to have children. And he walks around naked in front of women and small children, and it's wrong. Plus he sexually abused me. They don't want to hear about that. They just want to medicate you and get you out of here.
What do you do?
Oh, they have groups. Like right now they're having a beauty group. You sit down, put your nail polish on.
There is no lipstick over here.
It's over there.
So go over there.
No, you're not the only person
don't bother
here.
me. Don't bother me. Don't come close.
I'm trying to show her some of the stuff that's there.
Just stay on the other side, Miss Jacobson.
You're always sitting on my face.
I'm nowhere near you. What's your problem? Now I gotta walk out on the group because of her.
Medications don't work. I hate this place. I've been here for 7 years. Nothing works here.
Every morning I wake up to that. Yeah. I told you what he needs is a pass, because when he was out on the roof, he didn't say nothing like that. I don't like close-ups.
Badibo!
Badibo!
Where's Arojo? Arojo!
Do it. What's for dinner? Some kind of Spanish rice and fish, and I hope I can eat the fish. I hope I don't get sick from it.
Why they got sick?
Well, I got a stomach ache from the last time I ate fish here. It's really bad.
I don't eat this. I don't know. Do you want this?
No.
Anybody want my fish? Hello? Anybody want?
I hate this place. Nothing works here. The medications don't work. I've been here for 7 years. Nothing works here. I hate this place. Nothing works here. The medications don't work. I've been here for 7 years. I hate this place. Nothing works here. The medications don't work. I hate this place. Nothing works here. The medications don't work. I've been here for 7 years. Nothing works here.
Why does he do it?
Nothing works here.
Obviously, he doesn't like this place.
Medications don't work.
And I don't know. You know, they think the medicine is the cure-all. It really takes time to get used to the atmosphere here. It's very enclosed. You feel like you're never going to get out. Of course, they took me to the roof, so it helped a lot. But I think that's what he needs, is to have a little more freedom. Whether he's got to go out on a pass with staff, or you know, someone strong enough that can handle him. But I really don't think it's right putting him in a seclusion room. I don't think that's the answer.
I've been here for 7 years. Nothing works here.
Right. Okay. So which do you want? Are you going to do what Mr. River wants you to do? Or you'd rather come one day, you're going to come private on the road set?
Brian, you feel any better?
Yeah.
Let's talk about how it actually feels in the room here talking to me, telling me how you really feel, and not just being this nice good boy.
Oh, okay. Well, I hate the hospital. I've had to forsake school, and therefore I don't have a real career that I love, and that I'm stuck doing things that are repetitive and redundant and not challenging.
Is it possible, rather than being the psychologist, you've become the psychological patient?
Mm-hmm.
And that's become your job? That's how you've spent the last years?
I don't think I wanted to become a patient thinking that that would be a better alternative than being than having a job or something like that.
But there certainly is something that keeps you doing it. And maybe if we have an understanding of it, maybe then it will be more easily controlled, or not more easily controlled, depending on how you want, what you want to do about it.
I'm very motivated to get back to some semblance of a life on the outside.
I would hope that that's what happens.
See how he's pacing back and forth like that?
Because he's the one who gave, yeah. Yeah, I don't think I want to interview him. What brought him in, Albert?
He was agitated, and this is in the context of transitioning from one case manager to another. Very agitated here yesterday, was threatening, he didn't want to take meds, he wanted to leave.
He has a Secret Service history, right?
Yeah, Secret Service took him out to the movies the other night.
Breaking in.
He broke into Ronald Reagan's California home about 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So he's known to them.
Okay.
Have you been in Bellevue before?
Oh, many times. Yeah.
Many times?
I've been hospitalized over 30 times. Nobody believes any of this. They all say that I'm crazy. But then that's to be expected. Who would believe the second coming of Christ is the second coming of Christ? If they believed me, then it wouldn't be believable.
He said that he didn't mind being here as long as it was respected that he was God.
Oh, okay. You should have told me that yesterday.
The only problem is we got 2 or 3 gods down here, so.
I was hoping to go to court and have them finally declare me as God so that I can get off of this whole thing and make it official. I don't know.
What do you mean declare you as God?
So that declare that once and for all that I am God, the one that was expected to return in the second coming.
You think you're God?
Yes, I do. I believe that to be true.
You're smiling.
Well, it's a nice thing, actually. I'm not smiling because I'm saying it as a joke. I'm smiling because I think you might believe it's a joke. But I do believe myself to be God, yes.
He is getting more agitated. He's grandiose. He feels he's God. And it's probably because he hasn't been taking the medication, either the mood stabilizer or the antipsychotic. And I think the Secret Service was involved with him recently, since the president's coming to town next week, to find out what's going on and talk to him. But what brought him in here this time is that at his residence, he became very agitated, threatening, which again is part of what we see with him, the irritability, and that's why he's being admitted.
Ever since I broke into Reagan's house, I have those Secret Service agents that are known to me personally. And every time the president or vice president now comes to town to New York, I have to be with 2 Secret Service agents. As a matter of fact, on Monday night I was with Todd and Mr. Am and some other guy, I don't know. Todd is a Secret Service agent. And we were supposed to go to the movies, but actually I went to a nightclub.
We are getting pizza, which we never get, hardly ever. All we get is is mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes, coleslaw.
We don't get coleslaw. This isn't a diner.
Right, stop it.
Sorry, this picture for kids.
This picture is not for kids. This picture is for to help other people. What I'm trying to say is that what I'm trying to say is, let me just speak. This isn't a funny conversation. What I'm trying to say is that when people are in pain and they need help, let me talk, please. Please let me talk, goddammit. I'm trying to say, I can't take it with her, right? Let me talk.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Thank you, everybody.
She feels threatened by me. I don't understand why she's jealous.
No one believes me. Please don't touch me, please.
You want to wear my jacket?
No, I don't want to wear your jacket.
Get in line, Angela.
Sorry.
They're cracking with me too, those workers. They're cracking with me too. They always do it every night.
We're eating the pizza now.
One slice and take your napkin.
I can't make up.
Yes, you can. Come on.
I don't want to make up with her because she got me into trouble.
You're a forgiving person.
Not when I was tied down and thrown in a seclusory camera.
That was a long time ago, and we're going to have to forget about that and work on now.
And you think she's so pretty that you want to seduce her, don't you?
No, I don't. I don't think you should be concerned with her. I think you need to be concerned with you. Okay?
Because I feel like you have the hots for her and everything.
I don't have the hots for anybody.
Let me ask you, Angela, do you remember what things were like when you came here, when you came to the hospital?
I was very violent to everybody, and I was because I thought they were gonna rape me and this and that and the other thing. I'm sorry. Is it good to cry sometimes?
Sometimes it is good to cry.
I miss my kitty. I call her Kitty.
If she wants to leave the hospital.
I came back to the North Shore Animal League. I hope somebody is after her.
I come into the picture after you
I'm
talk to
sorry.
your own doctor and doctor says that you're not going to be discharged. And then right
I'm just upset because I miss my family and I want to be transferred.
I think they miss you too.
That's my father. He died right in front of me. He had a heart attack and I didn't know CPR at the time. Daddy, I love you and I miss you wherever you are. He was my sweetheart. He was my life. He took me everywhere.
Since she was 17 years old, she's been in several hospitals, a state hospital at one point. But at times she's been doing better too. For about the last 10 years, she's had a steady boyfriend. And about a month before she came to the hospital, they broke up. And a lot of times with people with bipolar illness, that'll trigger a manic episode.
This gentleman's very, very psychotic, religiously preoccupied, and he's eating copious pages of the Bible and swallowing them. He says it's the body of Christ. So I'm very, I really feel like he needs to...
Good roughage.
Right. I feel like he needs to be hospitalized involuntarily.
He's not taking his medication, right?
No, he refuses. He's not on any medication. He refuses to see a psychiatrist. Okay. And this has been going on for several months that they've tried to get him help.
He's been here for a while?
He's been here for a while.
Okay.
And he was actually eating a page of the Bible when I interviewed him. So his name is Wilbur.
Now, what poison you get from? I'm not here to give no poison. All right. What I'm trying to do, this is what I'm trying to do. You're gonna get checked out. Nobody's saying that you're gonna stay. All right, but you gotta go get checked out.
Yeah, on what charge?
There's no charges. You're going to the hospital.
I ain't going.
My main concern is that for the past few months, he's been eating a number of pages from the Bible.
Okay.
Right.
And actually swallowing the bits of paper that he's chewing.
So it sounds like he's really...
He says it's the body of Christ.
Okay.
So he has very illogical reasons for doing this.
How you doing, sir? I'm Dr. Kleiman. I'm one of the psychiatrists here. Mind if I talk to you for a few minutes?
No problem.
All right, can we go in another room and talk? It's kind of crazy out here, huh?
Yeah, no problem.
A little loud.
Governors, Democrat, and Republican alike, and the president in making
Do you have a Bible with you right now?
In my back.
Yeah? You been tearing those pages out?
Books after books.
How come? I'm just curious, because I just want to understand how come you eat it. Eat those pages. Are you chewing on something right now?
Yeah, you got that because there's somebody the Bible. Oh, I also got from the hospital on the X-ray. On the X-ray that they took
of your chest.
Yeah. There's no heart.
You don't have a heart?
I think in all the hospital rooms there is a Bible.
Yeah.
And we need to make sure he doesn't have access to Bibles. In fact, they may have to remove the Bibles from
everybody's room.
Everybody's room.
Because he may go searching out Bibles.
We're going to give you Trilofan.
What's Trilofan?
What's Trilofan? It's a neuroleptic.
Antipsychotic?
Can I talk to you?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll take a benzo.
Well, that's a problem.
Why do you want to give me an antipsychotic?
Well, because I know that you're a drinker, and it's not good to... Benzos tickle your alcohol receptors, and that's not good for you.
No, but the other things, what it does is it makes me drool.
Well, I don't think this one will. I know you didn't like the Haldol, but this one is more... It's a newer one. It's better.
I'll try it this once. One time. Is that reasonable?
Hopefully it will work on you. Take this one first.
Very good. What I want to kind of impress on you
What?
is that you need to take your medication because...
Yeah, but what medication though?
Okay.
I don't want to take Haldol. The problem was that I was walking around like this for 3 days.
That's probably from the Haldol.
Like this. Like that. Look. Like this.
When you were here, you mean?
Yeah, like this for 3 days. Like this. I was going like, where's my medication? Where's my...
When you were in the hospital?
Yeah, in the hospital. I was like, doctor, I couldn't even sign my...
Come here, Mr. Dean, sit down.
No.
I'm getting the picture, because I know what Haldol makes people like.
Is that what they make it like that?
I
made me like that.
A little, maybe.
A little? I dropped my plate 9 times.
Did you? Maybe your dose was too high. Did you talk to the doctor about this?
I don't want no Haldol.
Okay.
I told them I'm allergic to it.
All right. But, so you left the hospital, threw your medication away, right?
About 2 hours later, I smoked a joint.
2 hours after leaving the hospital?
I smoked a joint. I started dancing.
And this was when? What date was this?
I don't remember.
Like how long?
2 days ago, maybe.
3 previous hospitalizations since age 16, 2 at St. Vincent's. Was treated for ADD in the past. I think they tune him up and then he goes out and does drugs and drinks and he doesn't sleep and, doesn't take his medication and, just mania comes right back.
It's not good that you're back so soon. I mean, it's not good for you prognostically that you were discharged.
You know why? I couldn't sleep.
On Wednesday,
I couldn't
you
sleep.
also left here and threw your medications away.
In the garbage. Because I told you no, and you didn't want to listen to me.
Yeah,
and you know what
you didn't
happened?
want to listen to me.
No, because I went to see that doctor, and he was a fucking asshole. Excuse my language. I went to the doctor, and the first thing he started asking me was, well, have you had a drink in the last 5 years? And I said, look, man, I just got out of the hospital. You know what I did after that? I went and I smoked a little joint, and I felt better.
We will try to figure out something better than weed for you as a treatment plan for your next discharge. All right? But you got to work with me.
Why am I here?
Because someone brought you, like last time.
But why did I tell him to bring me here?
I don't know.
Because I said my doctor's here.
Does this mean I'm stuck with you?
Yep.
Oh, Lord, I'm going home. You all have a good weekend. I'll see you Monday. Miss Whitfield is the head nurse upstairs this weekend. I will be in touch with her to make sure that you're getting appropriate medication. See everybody Monday. Have a good weekend.
Thank you, Doctor. What am I going to do? I'm stuck here. I don't care. I have an audition on Monday, though. Fuck.
He's not even going to get the attorney's fees, even though it was proven that he is not the father of this child. Another interesting point of note, the plaintiff's mother was
I have an audition for a CBS pilot on Monday.
and both parties agreed
I don't care about a pilot, though. I've done 12 films. Like, I don't want to do. I want to be on TV every week.
I'm sorry, honey.
I'm even sorry about.
Your wife is really worried about you. Do you know why she's worried about?
Yes, I do.
What do you think?
Spending all of my time masturbating, looking at images of pornography. I think she's worried because I think she's worried because she's worried that I may have distributed images, which is not the case. I have never ever intended to do anything like that.
Do you have a sense that there is something wrong with you right now?
I think I have a sense that there's something wrong with me, but I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong.
We are very concerned about you. Your presentation for what you're reporting, what we heard from before, it's highly suggestive that there is maybe the presence of mental illness, and particularly like of a mood disorder. I don't know if you ever heard about manic depressive or bipolar illness.
Do you feel better?
No, I mean I can't take care of him at home, but I don't feel better that he's in here. After seeing the way that I'm not blaming the people who work here. It's just it's an institution, and they don't know him, and they're just trying to do their job, but he's really scared.
That's the code. You got it 3 times a day.
Sylvia.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
So do you want to tell me why you came in?
Well, I had a nervous breakdown, and I was sitting around masturbating, and I was being observed, which I didn't realize.
It seems to me you're humiliated and ashamed by what's been going on.
Yeah.
And that makes it hard to talk about things. As if you've done something terrible and you're to blame for something.
Yeah. And sometimes I feel like I just want to die.
Are you thinking of wanting to die at this moment?
Yes.
Yeah? What do you think is going on diagnostically?
He definitely has he has a tendency towards what he calls depression, obviously not hospitalized or treated in any way.
We then have the story from this morning that he seemed to be manic.
Yeah, he was presented as
right? I mean, the story
bipolar
this
manic.
morning was that he was calling people, whatever. And then I tried, how often were you masturbating? You're right, the emails are, how often were you masturbating? 6 hours is...
It's a lot.
I mean, I have no idea, I can't comment on that, but what I can say is he was masturbating for 6 hours a day. Not concentrating. Not eating. I would say probable bipolar 1 mixed depressed with psychotic features He is a sick man, but he's going to get better. We just have to make sure he's safe while he goes through this period here, because this is a problematic period.
You gotta be level 2. So that's level 1.
Please sign up.
Alright?
Where does he want to go?
To the roof.
Is he allowed? Is he allowed to go?
No, he's not allowed to go. He just came here. Furthermore, he's on a 1-to-1.
1-to-1.
Suicidal watch.
Well, he says that he wants to kill himself. But so far, since I came, he don't say nothing like that to me. He just stay quiet and sleeping, but quiet.
It's becoming increasingly difficult to hang on to any thread of reality whatsoever.
Level 2 people want to go to the room.
How are things going here?
Well, I don't know. Sometimes I don't trust you. Sometimes I don't feel like you're going to come back and talk to me, and it creates anxiety.
Mm-hmm. Don't I come and talk to you every day, though?
I don't remember.
So it makes you nervous?
Yeah, because I need help. Not just a pill down my drain.
Mm-hmm.
I need someone to talk to, because a pill down my drain can help the system. But talking helps to relate more.
Mm-hmm. Does it feel good when we talk to you? You like to talk?
Yes, but I don't know how to live with myself now.
You're learning, aren't you?
Yeah. God, it hurts so much. It hurts so much.
I'm gonna work on the medicine, right?
Yeah.
And we're gonna increase your Paxil. You take 40, yeah, that's gonna help. And we give you ORAP. That's for the voices, and that's for the thoughts. Okay? And we give you Klonopin.
I'm just feeling a lot of pain. There's nothing anybody can do for me.
Yes, there is. We're gonna help you with the medicine, and you're gonna help yourself. All right, take your glasses off.
Oh God, I'm scared.
You're scared? Why are you scared?
I don't know what the hell's coming out.
It comes with this special case too.
Okay.
So these are for you.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. I like them.
Let's see how they look on you.
They're supposed to be the newest style, huh?
Yeah, thank you, doctor.
Those are
great. How do they feel?
They feel good. Thank you.
You look beautiful. Now, can I get rid of these?
No.
But look at these things. Look at this. Come on. We can't throw these away? Let's make this, throw these away like this was the old you.
No, I
Like this was the old you that we don't want anymore, and those glasses were going to represent the new you.
I like them and everything. I wish I could, be nicer and be more affectionate, but it's just in pain, and nothing can take the pain away.
Oh, I have black flames, frames of flames. I said flames, just like you're chocolate all over me now. What do you think of the glasses? I think they're really nice. Look at my hair today. Oh, I'm a mess. I look like pebbles. Cheryl, I love you.
Thank you.
They're very pretty. I have black frames just like
Sorry.
Did you give her glasses?
I did.
And?
And they look good.
Was she able to be happy?
No, not really.
No, what did she say?
It was a brief moment that she truly enjoyed the new glasses.
Did she say that she doesn't deserve them on some level?
No, but I think she felt that way because she expressed a lot of guilty feelings immediately as we gave it to her.
That's great that you did that. Good.
Dr. Levine, is she ever
Yes.
going to get better, you think? Like really better?
Is she gonna get really better? You know, she has a long history of illness and a very strong family history. Her sister suicided when she was 15. She's been sick since she was 6.
Since she was 6?
That's what she said, yeah. And I think her has a mental illness too. But I think she's doing better. Since she came in, I think she's doing better. So hopefully she'll do well enough to be able to be discharged to the community at some point. It's the best we can do. I'm gonna go see her.
We can have a seat here, ma'am, so we can get those handcuffs off.
I want to sit there and wait to talk to the psychiatrist.
No, yeah, yeah. Here.
Yeah, he has to take the key out first.
No, listen to the doctor. When he says I take them off, I take them off.
Promise?
Yeah, just sit
Yeah.
You have to be nice. You listen to him. When he tells me to take them off, I take them off.
There you go. No, wait, this is the head. No, the other way, the other way. Okay, I guess we're doing that. All right. Sit up for a second, man. Sit up for a second. Sit up. You're sitting on your hands.
Take them off.
We're gonna do it right now.
Okay.
Okay, come on.
Come on, lay down. Lay down. Lay down.
I need my shoes.
We got you. They're right on the
I need them on.
It's underneath your bag.
No, I can't be tied up.
It's just a seat.
I can't breathe. I can't be tied up.
You want the handcuffs back on?
I can't be tied up.
Can we put the restraints on, please?
Yeah.
Yeah, here we
All
go.
right, all right.
Yeah, oh, now you want to lay down. That's an effective move there.
I can't lay down.
Yeah, but we gave you an option.
Yeah, but
you need to help us control yourself.
Look at her.
In her green.
No, she's gonna sit.
She was here a little over a month ago. And she was down here all weekend because we had no beds upstairs. And we transferred her to Gracie Square. But she says she was released 2 weeks ago, and I don't think she's taken meds since she left because she's really bad.
It doesn't sound like it's just from drugs and alcohol. It sounds like there's probably some psychiatric illness underneath all this. It's getting worse by the drugs and alcohol. Right now she didn't have alcohol on breath, but she has had urine toxins positive for cocaine in the past. So we're going to admit her and start her on some low-dose antipsychotic medication. Ideally, she would be on a mood stabilizer, but last time they tried her on Depakote, which is very, very good, and she was not compliant. So she's going to be a compliance issue. And I would just admit her and see how she looks after a few days.
Wendy, what percentage of people have substance abuse problems and mental illness?
Depending on who you talk to, it ranges from, 30 to 60%.
You can have
it's
a seat.
really,
I don't know where she is. I called her office, okay?
It's a tremendous amount that I think most clinicians underestimate. In fact, there are a lot of people who think that schizophrenics like to do cocaine because part of being schizophrenic is sort of being slowed and not being hooked into the world and being kind of unengaging. And cocaine kind of provides a sort of a boost and makes that negativism go away. So I think, and then there's the old, thing that alcoholics are medicating depression, blah, 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 blah. But certainly here at Bellevue, I think, greater than 50% of our patients have substance abuse problems, which makes treating all of their other problems ever more difficult.
Let me go. You stole my motherfucking purse. Let me the fuck out of here.
You can't go right now. Unfortunately, you're not thinking clearly now.
I'm thinking perfectly clearly, you motherfucking thieves.
So she's clearly not thinking clearly at this point. So we're going to have to put her in protective custody. In other words, we're going to assume responsibility for her well-being and her care. She's already has restraints on. In general, we'll give her some sedative to make her relax until such time
I don't want no fucking
metabolizes
sedative.
her
I
ethanol.
want out.
And when she's sober, she'll probably be able to make better decisions.
I
clean
am
herself up.
sober, you motherfucking piece of shit.
Tell me how you ended up in the detox again.
Well, I must have been drinking.
Okay. Do you have a problem with that?
When I don't have anything else to do, I do.
Okay, now how are you going to work on that problem if you leave too early?
I made up my mind. I'm definitely not drinking anymore.
And how are you going to do that?
I made up my mind.
But how are you going to do it?
I'm just not going to buy any. I'm not going to drink any.
Okay, it's not a very good plan. Okay, I have to tell you that. Okay, you came in here for one reason and then all of a sudden you want to leave and you're breaking your plan in the middle. And statistically, relapse is pretty much imminent.
Oh, I love you, darling. I can't wait to get the hell out of here and get out. Because I'm tired of hospitals. I was just worried you weren't going to be there.
Somebody put me in here. Now, you're sure you're going to be there? Because I don't have a key.
Hi, Regina.
Nurse, hi, can I have my cigarettes? They got them locked up.
Cigarettes?
Yeah.
There's no smoking here.
I'm not going to smoke here. I'm going to take them home with me. I'm leaving.
You're leaving now?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I want to.
I thought you were going to leave next week.
No, this week. Can I have my cigarettes? Nurse, can I have my cigarettes?
You want to leave?
Yes.
You can't live with pajamas?
Yeah, nurse, can I have my cigarettes? They're locked up. I got somebody on the phone, nurse.
Who? Okay, let me refer you to your social worker.
I don't want
Can she leave the hospital if she wants to? Yeah, she can.
All right.
But you're supposed to go. Regina!
They change their mind a lot. It happens a lot.
Is it hard to get a bed?
No, that's a myth. You know, that's a myth. How, you know, I can get a bed in 5 minutes.
I think that a lot of your plans right now are, they're scattered and they're held together by, you know, spider webs.
And people being afraid of me.
Well, you've been doing some funky things. You called the police from your apartment and said you were going to jump out the window and commit suicide.
Yeah, but I also let them know I only live on a second floor.
No, you didn't let them know
and
that.
I was going to piss on them.
But that's the kind of behavior that is going to constantly bring you in and out of hospital.
I want to go to rehab for 6 months.
I think that's great. I want you to go to rehab for 6 months.
Let's figure out how to do it.
I am sad for you that you decompensated so quickly. And you really wanted to see the movie that you were in that opened while you were in the hospital. And you were so, Jerry, you need to listen to me because this helps you understand how ill you are.
Did you see the movie?
You were so preoccupied with getting back to your drinking and your drugs and throwing away your medication. That's right. You didn't even get to see the movie you were in. All right, Jerry. Get some rest.
I love you. I didn't mean to touch you there.
I'm going to have to put you on mega doses of something now. Knock it off.
Yeah.
Eric, you're best off going to your room, sweetie. Go on. Are you feeling really stiff?
No, I'm not stiff. I'm not. What time is behind?
Come on. You're having trouble walking?
But you can't see the beating.
Eric, I don't know what you're talking about. You should go lay down. Stop focusing on wanting to leave. Your head's got to be here in the program.
Are you going to help me make sure my stuff in my apartment is safe?
I'm going to help you get your behavior in control, your thoughts in a linear fashion, and hopefully the desire to stop using drugs.
Okay. What?
You wear me out.
You wear me out.
Well, then we're a good team.
We're a good team.
Go to your room.
Go to my room.
Eat lunch. No hugs.
I need hugs.
No hugs. Oh.
Like the French.
When this is aired, my license is getting yanked. I feel it coming. Feel it coming. Sometimes hands-on in psychiatry is useful, ladies and gentlemen.
You work with me.
Jerry, stop it.
If you get me wrong,
you got to work to get yourself well. I know.
Josie.
Which is the Librium?
Just give me this.
Is this one? I only want to take Librium from now on, that's it. I don't want to take anything else, I want to be released.
Okay, just give him his meds. They'll do something. They'll do all of it.
Josie, I'm not taking medication. I'm refusing all my medication.
You're refusing your medication?
I'm refusing my medication. That's why we're going to court today.
Okay, fine.
All right.
You can't do it in the treatment room.
There's no use for people like me. You fight it. I give up.
Just wait right there, Michelle. She'll come and give you a meds.
Ann, you have to, you just...
I have to do it because it's a court order.
Don't get, no. Don't get so upset. Don't get so upset. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Don't get so upset.
I know what's wrong with me. I hadn't slept in 8 days before I came here.
I know.
I have no right. They should have been let out when the first time in court.
Have you been outside? When was the last time you been outside?
I don't know.
When was the last time?
When I got admitted here.
When was the last time you saw the sunlight?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Okay. wait.
Okay, this is your tag.
Are you sure you want this?
I have to take this. Keep the juice.
May I see your mouth, please? Okay.
Okay, let's look out the window. Come on. Come on.
I want to get out of here. I don't want to be in here anymore. I don't want to be in here anymore. I don't want to be in here anymore. I told them I'd rather go to a shelter than be in here. They won't listen to me. I'd rather go to back to the shelter or sleep on a chair than be in here. I can't stay in here. I want to be connected to the outside world. I got to be connected to the outside world. I want to be. Please help me. Please help me get out of here. Please help me.
Is she going to get out? Yeah, she's going to get out, but it takes time. You know, doctor them have to make sure that she is well enough to go back out on the street. They don't want to send her outside, and then when she go outside, she'll have to end up coming back here again.
I don't come back in here because of that. I have no place to live. I have no place to live.
I told you somebody's got to find you a place, okay?
I need a place to live.
No. 42. I'm sorry. Have a seat on the green chair, sir. No, don't interpret. I thought this was the interpreter case.
Okay, recalling number 42. Hospital's application for involuntary medication.
What medication are you requesting that the court authorize?
Well, primarily a mood stabilizer.
Is that lithium,
Depakote.
Depakote?
Would you explain to Her Honor why you don't want to take these medications?
Yes, because I have had good days and I have had bad days, and the bad days that I have had here inevitably follow the medication. When I have not taken the medication, I become lucid, I become clear.
If I say he doesn't have to take the medication, is he out tomorrow?
There's nothing we can do at this point then.
Okay.
Medication is what we believe is needed,
You have to go someplace else.
and he needs to find other treatment.
Release him, because if he doesn't want to take the medication, he's not taking what is the best treatment for his condition
What
at this
is
time.
worrisome is his suicidal, that he was suicidal and threatening.
It is worse.
I mean, it's very worrisome, and that he was brought in an acutely agitated manic state has required 3 times not only to be medicated, but to be restrained.
Am I still
and he is a
testifying?
danger to himself and other people. Now, I don't know what to do if he's not going to take medicine, because psychotherapy isn't going to work.
That is simply not true. I'm not a danger to myself or other people. I refuse to take the Haldol. I refuse to take the Depakote. I will not take the Haldol.
That's fine.
So be it. Go ahead.
It
Good
frightens
luck.
me of what we might read in the newspaper, but
Well,
that's...
I mean,
Objection, Your Honor.
I'm certainly
Move to strike.
finding someone.
I just think that you will get a better understanding of the nature of your illness and the appropriate treatment, instead of coming up with a bunch of cliches and half-baked ideas
Right.
about what psychiatry is and is not. Okay?
Okay. Anne, I'm leaving. Okay, you take care.
You're leaving the hospital for good.
Well, yeah, I'm going to be an outpatient. I might have some contact with the hospital, but I'm leaving.
You're a great person. You deserve
You're a
it.
great person. Take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Take care
Thanks
of
a lot.
yourself.
All right. Bye-bye.
I always get women in my life. I got women psychiatrists, women fucking doctors, women probation officers. Yo, and you fucking women that drive me fucking bananas. Oh my God, why am I here?
Okay, let's get through some of this, okay? How long have you been using alcohol?
Oh, since I walked off the methadone.
When did you first use cocaine?
Oh, but that was like, that was on and off. I didn't, because I'm a, like the doctor said, I'm a manic, so I was using alcohol and heroin, downhead, and cocaine was like an uphead. So when I used drugs, I was only, like the psychiatrist said, I was just basically just medicating myself. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Come with me. I'm gonna make $1.50 for twins.
Well, you can't go yet, even though you did sign. I know you signed the voluntary. Here, come on here.
Oh no, man, don't jerk me around.
No, come on.
Hey, if I'm ready to stop drinking and jogging, I'll come and I'll be ready to stop drinking and jogging. But don't force it on me, man. Don't force it on me.
No, have a seat. You keep this door open. Okay, now. You're going to be admitted upstairs.
Oh, no, I'm not.
And then you can put in a 3-day letter.
No.
And then they decide what to do.
You said you gave me your word in the morning, the voluntary, I'm allowed
But what a voluntary means is that you have to be admitted upstairs and then give a 3-day letter.
No. You said I can leave it.
You have to submit a letter.
I want to be fucking released. I demand to be fucking released.
Okay.
You promised me.
Okay.
Now you're going back on your word.
Okay.
So how and you expect me to trust anything you say?
One second. We think that you're a danger. We think that you're a danger to other people and to yourself.
I think you're a liar and a bullshit artist, man. You just want to be on HBO.
No.
You promised me 9 o'clock in the morning. I signed a voluntary.
You're going to get medication now.
You bullshit me. You know.
Okay, and we'll see you back in the ward too on 20 East.
I'll see you, motherfucker. You promised me 9 a.m. to leave. I signed the voluntary papers. You gave your word.
Voluntary, but voluntary means.
Fuck you. Come on, guys. Okay. Motherfucker, bullshit me. Fucking jerk me around. You fucking faggot shit.
Okay.
You don't fucking tell somebody one thing and you don't do it.
Put him on a stretcher.
If you need a drink, you need to keep that to yourself on this unit because that's your head. I don't want you poisoning anybody else's head here. Okay? Out of respect for the other people, I may later, but don't do it that way.
I can't help it.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
Yeah, you can. Have respect.
I'm an alcoholic.
You can. Yes, I know that, but you don't have to screw with anybody else's head. Have that much respect.
Here's the
okay?
door. Throw me out.
Don't push me, Jimmy. So what do you want to do with him?
The thing with him right now is he's not acutely psychotic, and I don't think that he's showing a significant mania. I think that he's just irritable, angry, showing cravings.
All right, since this is his 3rd inpatient admission, and he's been in the ER a gazillion times, and he's not utilizing services, he's abusing them.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm comfortable saying he can't come back.
You seem a little bit depressed lately.
I miss my residence.
Yeah? Libby House?
Yeah. I don't think they'll take me back.
They might.
I can't tell you what Libby House is going to say, but I can tell you you're doing better. And I know that Libby House is invested in your care and want the best for you. They're really interested in you. And I would like to know what they think if they come back and look at you.
Okay, I wasn't trying to be bad. I really didn't see what I was doing.
But whatever it was, you've turned around.
I just saw that I just see now that I overreact and
But you're doing great now, so let's try and move on, okay?
All right.
Come on in. This will only take just a minute. Why don't you have a seat? So I just wanted to let you know that I think it's probably best for now for you to continue to be in a hospital. Unfortunately, we can't keep you here at Bellevue. We'd have to send you to a hospital that can handle a little bit longer a stay than we can, and that means Rockland. Okay. I wish you luck. I know it's tough.
Excuse me, why am I sick? Why?
I don't know. It's nothing you did. It's not a punishment. It's just the way it is, biologically. There may be things you can do in the future to help massage the biology. That takes time. When you said you didn't have the energy to fight anymore, I think you do. I think you need to rest a little bit and get back on track and find a way to shift things for yourself.
Yeah.
But that takes time. Are you feeling like you might hurt yourself now as a result of this decision?
I don't know. Not really. I don't know.
Okay. Are you hearing any voices right now?
No.
Okay. All right, so that's the plan, Cheryl. Okay. So why don't you spend some time with your nurse companion right now and get yourself ready for tomorrow.
Okay. Is there medication out there for her?
Not today. She's probably been on every medication that we have available, but that doesn't mean there won't be something 2 years from now.
I think people have this fantasy that there's going to be a drug, that if you can just find the right drug, and it's much more complicated than that, because this is a woman with a life and a story who is more than just a sum of her symptoms.
She asked, why am I sick? And that biology wasn't the answer she wanted. It was like, no, why am I sick? What did I do? And no one here can answer that.
Wrist and ankles, please. I'm gonna take the shit and I'm gonna spread it all over all your faces.
I was gonna jump off a building. I was thinking of just running in front of a bus.
1, 2, 3, turn! Have you ever been in a psychiatric hospital?
Right here.
All of this is inhuman against my will, against my doctor's wish. No.
I was a heroin addict and alcoholic. My sister committed suicide. A year later, my mother committed suicide.
In the name of Jesus. Hallelujah, hallelujah.
You'll be fine. Just sleep a little bit and relax. No, we need to relax a little bit. Jesus, help me. We're trying to help you, sir. Let us help you.
A woman coming from the AES who says she wants to die and is refusing to leave the AES. They saw her for some upper respiratory stuff.
Okay. Nothing works here. I hate this place. Nothing works here. The medications don't work. I've been here for 7 years.
I am going to stay out of Bellevue, you know. I'm not going to let myself get back to that point. You know, I'm going to do whatever I can. And I'm just not, I'm a fighter. I'm not going to let myself get back there.
Ma, I just wanted to tell you I love you and thank you for all your help. And I pray for you every night.
When was your last drink? An hour ago?
There's a greater likelihood of none of this happening again if you take what we know to be the standard treatment for this illness.
I told you it was coming.
Who sent you that?
My father. And he lost his job, so I have to give him credit for something.
So I'm the light of the world. As a matter of fact, my website is lightoftheworld.com.
Let there be light.
Somebody's got to play the role of the second coming of Christ.
Why you?
Why me? Why not me? Somebody's got to do it.
My dream is to get out of the hospital and to live a happy life with freedom and roast beef and Swiss cheese wrapped around in once, twice, and a big Coke.